Good Saturday morning, everyone. I'm Meteorologist Addison Green giving you an update on Tropical Storm Beta, which is sitting a few hundred miles in the offshore waters of the western Gulf of Mexico. It's expected to become a hurricane as we go through the second half of this weekend, but it's going to become a Category 1 hurricane, maybe a Category 2 at best. But we're not too concerned too much with the intensification of the storm system because regardless if it's a tropical storm, a Category 1 or a Category 2 hurricane, it's still potentially going to be bringing around in places like Galveston, rough surf, breezy winds constantly as we go through the next several days, as well as along the coastal communities, the good chance for seeing some high rainfall totals. If you're further north and west of the Harris County area, you're likely going to be seeing just some scattered showers and breezy winds from time to time at best. Here's the latest stats on Tropical Storm Beta as of 7 a.m. It's located 290 miles east of the mouth of the Rio Grande River, right there. And we can see that it has winds sustained at 60 miles per hour, gusts to 70. If it gets above 74 miles per hour, hitting 75, it would become a Category 1 hurricane. It's moving to the north at 8 miles per hour. And there's that general area circulation right there. So it's looking definitely on the lopsided side of things. So most of the activity up ahead of the storm system, but that's because it's interacting with a lot of wind shear up aloft, helping to kind of push that moisture forward into places like southern Louisiana, southern Mississippi. But on the back end of the system, we are seeing drier conditions. Look at that, relatively clear skies across much of Texas down to Mexico. That's in the wake of a cold front that came through yesterday morning, allowing that dry air to seep all the way down past the southern border, and even it's getting pulled offshore, getting pulled in by that general circulation of Beta right there. We can see that inner area circulation located by that spinning icon, located several hundred miles offshore, but most of the activity is located to the north and east of the storm system, like I said, because of that wind shear up aloft. But as it's doing so, staying offshore and getting sheared up aloft, we have that dry air coming on down and giving us a beautiful day for you Saturday. Lots of sunshine, low levels of humidity, and warm temperatures. Definitely going to be a beautiful day to be out and about. Here are the alerts pertaining to Beta. We do have tropical storm watches in yellow. In the pink is a hurricane watch, which does include the Houston metro area coastal communities like going there towards Galveston County, portions of Brazoria County, Matagorda County, Chambers County as well, all around the Galveston Bay area. And as we talk about the potential for storm surge with that push of onshore waters coming on in with those winds getting sustained out of a northeasterly direction, it's going to be allowing that push of water to keep coming on in for several days. Hence, the storm surge potential will be a big concern for any of those low-lying areas. Here's the latest track coming on in from the National Hurricane Center. It's going to be making its jog to the west-northwesterly direction as we go through the next few hours and then strengthen as it moves into some slightly more favorable conditions, a little less wind shear, slightly warmer water temperatures, getting to become a Category 1 hurricane with winds sustained roughly around 80 miles per hour. As it gets closer to the Texas coastline, time frame will be roughly overnight Monday into Tuesday morning. We'll be just offshore of, say, Corpus Christi, Victoria, and then it starts to move to a northeasterly direction, hugging the coastline right there, going all the way up towards Louisiana through Thursday morning. So that's multiple days right there of getting that onshore flow coming on in, the rain bands coming on in, the winds as well, the rough surf activity. So it's a multi-day event that if you are by the coast, you need to be prepared for dealing with that length of time of dealing with those tropical storm or hurricane conditions. We do have Tropical Storm Beta's track right here on our computer model showing that general area circulation right there. Time frame is right now, and as we make our way through the morning hours, we can see that the center circulation slightly jogging westward over time, now trying to bring the rain in across the Houston metro area. This time frame is Sunday afternoon. Because we have the dry air in place today, and it will be around through the first half of tomorrow before it gets saturated, we are seeing those rain chances running low, but they'll start to increase as the system starts to produce more tropical moisture in the atmosphere, allowing the atmosphere to become a little more saturated, thereby allowing that rain to eventually come down across the surface. But until that happens, we'll get an increase in cloud cover and a little bit more of a misty feeling in the air, especially out by the coast. By Monday, 10 a.m., we can see that area of circulation right there, just maybe less than 100 miles, 50 miles off the Texas coastline near Corpus Christi. We have those winds cranking on in from an east to almost southeasterly direction, bringing that moisture onshore. Now we're starting to see the rain bands coming in round after round, and now we have the system going right up the coastal areas, right up the coastline, bringing that rain potential right along from Corpus Christi to Galveston for several hours to a few days. This time frame right now is Wednesday at 3:30 in the afternoon. You can see by the time we get there towards Friday, general area of circulation, look at that, it's not too far away from the Houston metro area. So all week long we're dealing with beta. Rain chances should still start to diminish by Thursday afternoon, as now we're drawing in a northerly flow of air. That dry air starting to come on down across the region, starting to squash those rain chances and starting to get wrapped up in that general area of circulation. So most of the shower activity will get displaced to the north and east. We'll watch our rain chances diminish as we go through the day on Thursday and into Friday. But until then, we got multiple days coming our way with the rain adding up. So if you're along the coast, you can certainly see those rainfall totals being higher than further inland, where there'll be a steep gradient in terms of who gets a lot and who gets not so much. In fact, as you go from Harris County north and west, you may be like, well, what tropical system? Just getting some breezy winds, some scattered showers on and off every now and then. But up by the coast, we can certainly see the potential for the rain to add up, the wave activity to be ferocious at times, and also that inland flooding potential becoming an issue, especially for some of those low-lying areas right along the coast. Brazoria County, Matagorda County, Galveston County, Chambers County, you guys are definitely going to be having to deal with, unfortunately, the brunt of this system potentially. And you can see that more zoomed in shot showing you places like Mont Belvieu picking up over 6 inches when all is said and done, Galveston over 8 inches. Sugarland, though, 3/4 of an inch, Hobby, maybe an inch. Look out there towards Conroe, 6/10 of an inch, and up by Brenham, 1/3 of an inch of a multi-day event coming your way. You're only going to get just a fraction, just a couple drops versus buckets in terms of who gets what for rainfall potentially. So it's going to be a thing we're going to be keeping you updated throughout the next 7 days. Make sure you get that KHOU 11 app on your phone. You get those push notifications so you are made aware when we have those latest updates sent right to you as soon as we get them. And just be prepared if you're along the coast to get ready for dealing with multiple rain days coming your way. You're further north and west, like I said, not too much of a concern, but nonetheless, no matter where you are in the metro area, you need to watch the Gulf going through the next several days to come. Your day today, downright beautiful. High of 88 degrees, lots of sunshine, lower humidity. We're going to see those rain chances increase. The humidity level starts to increase. We're bringing around more tropical moisture by Sunday afternoon. The rain will be around throughout Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Tuesday, I may add, that's when fall officially starts. And then once we get past Thursday morning, we should start to see that system not influencing our weather too much more. Just bring around some small rain chances in the morning hours. Temperatures should start to go up as those rain chances start to go down. Meteorologist Blake Matthews will have an update later on this afternoon. And I'll be back tomorrow morning for H-Town Rush with the latest on Beta.